Peace and love to you all. How y'all doing? Sending you tons of love and positive vibe to you all. And I am developing spiritually more and more every single day in every breath that I am taking. The greatest thing we can do is to put our phone down, put our phone down and meditate so that we can receive all the messages and calls from the universe. As we receive messages and calls, through our phone, means the phone that we carry in our hand, in our pocket, same way we are here to receive messages and calls from the universe, but without the phone, because our greatest phone is our body. So once we sit in the silence of nature with ourselves, spend more time alone, that's when we can receive the message from the universe, our angels and guardians and our ancestors, and they're calling us, as your human friends calling you through this phone as I'm sharing. Also, there is a universal phone that we're here to communicate with, but that communication happens with the divine angels, divine ancestors, guardians, and God itself. So I want to tell you that cut, delete, clear. What does that mean? Okay, so from my growth, what I experienced through my meditation practices is that there is an unseen world. And that unseen world, I want to explain it and break it down to you all. But before I do it, I want you to share this video right now. So let me explain to you, there is people that is more developed spiritually, and there is people that is not so developed spiritually. So the people who are developed more spiritually, it doesn't matter with the age. Why? Because age is just a number. There are people there at their age 80 and 90, and they didn't had enough spiritual experiences because they didn't develop themselves on this journey. But there are some younger selves that is out here, they're more developed. Why? Because they choose to develop themselves. So what I experienced from the unseen world is that there is thought current, means that there is a string, and when we also have outer body experience, what holds us is the silver string that holds us from our navel. And there are lots of highly spiritual beings that talks about it, who had lots of experiences. But today I want to talk about the communication strings, means the people that you hug, the people that you touch, the people. So now you are creating a strings between you and that person, the people that used to be your friends or is your friends right now, also especially your ex-lovers and the lovers that is now. So we all create a string to communicate with each other telepathically, where we don't need this phone, but the energetically. So when we think about something or someone, so we are actually sending mental messages through that string. And that string you may not see with these two eyes, but you may see when you activate your one and only eye, so-called the third eye, Christ consciousness, Buddha consciousness, Ajna chakra. So once you activate that power, so you can see it, and there is also lots of herbal medicines that is freely given by nature for you to experience the truth. Means it activates the DMT consciousness within you. So now understand that, visualize that string got a silver color. So that string is affecting your whole entire life. Even the people that you let go of, still you are communicating with the string. Why? Because you didn't cut that string yet. And lots of us is suffering with anxiety, depression. Maybe you are not allowing, maybe those people is not allowing you to be succeed in your life, is still causing you pain and suffering mentally and spiritually, right? And especially it can be with your ex-lovers, because the energies are stuck in our energy vortex, so-called our chakra centers. So how do we cut them off? How do I cut it off? If there is a person that I may shake hand with or I hug, and I know that that person is not gonna give me any good benefit, so I cut the string off. Or maybe there is a past lover, but there is attachment to our past lover. We feel like not to let go of the string, And I remember when I was cutting a string of my ex-lover, my heart was saying, no, I don't want to cut the string off, because then you cannot communicate. then their energy will not affect your growth anymore or block any center within you. So you have to release those strings, energy, let go of it. And how do we do it? Energetically, by visualize it. Visualize the person, the string that you want to cut it off. So visualize a silver string that is going from you to that person, and it's only one string is connected, so that you all can send energies to each other's. Even if you don't talk through phone or email or Facebook or Instagram, but still you are connected to that being, and you are still communicating spiritually. So maybe you are thinking of that being or that person, or that situation, whatever it is you're thinking of it. So it's still in your mind, so you don't want to think of it, you don't want to give any more energy to it, so you just have to cut the line off. And how do you do it? Let me share it. So you visualize the string, slowly but surely you can visualize it, and then you see your mind as a sharpened powerful light, the fire, so you see with that fire you just burn the string off, and and one string goes into you, the second, it's one string, right? But when you cut it from the middle, so it goes back into that being, and it goes back into yourself, right? So now visualize that little part, after you cut it off, that little part that is left of the string, it's going inside in your body. So do not allow that string to go inside your body after you cut the string off. Burn it off, otherwise that string going to be stuck in your centers for the rest of your life. Or you can also release it in other ways, but make sure, if you don't want that being's energy, allow yourself to burn it off. See it in black color, it's burned, boom. So you release the energy, you clear it up, and ask your angels, communicate more with your angels, because angels are always around you. You just have to find your way to communicate with the angels. So tell the angels, hey angel Raphael, or hey angel Michael, hey my divine angels, I need your help. I need your help with cleanse all the energy out of my chakra centers, suck them off and release it to the air, which I don't need. Because you all are suffering, literally, most of you all are suffering spiritually, energetically, and you are not even aware of why it's happening. You just have to know how to release the energy and cut that string. Once you cut the string, your life going to shift. Do you know there are some entities that is from people that don't want you to be succeed in your life or be happy, and you're still thinking about the situation with them, or any kind, can be anything, you just have to know how to release that energy, cut that off and release it. And you can play energetically with your mind. There is so many ways to play, because this is spiritual world right here. There are so many things that is unseen that you are not even aware of, because you never experienced these things. And there are so many people out there that they want you to believe in this normal life and not tap into your spiritual power. And they come up with their own covers so that you're gonna have your eyes closed, and they're destroying your superpowers by poisoning on the food, by poisoning on the water, by giving you lots of drugs, so-called these medical centers, so that you're gonna have all of your superpower blockages and never have to experience your guardian angels that is around you. See the unseen things, but look how I am doing. I am not part of any of this destruction. I am wild, I am supernatural, I am drinking purest water from the mountain, grounded all day long, breathing in the freshest air of this earth, eating all these organic fruits and vegetables. I don't take any medicals, any chemicals on my body, because I know how it works and how the world is, right? How all these spells are working. I'm in this God body. I have to awake the God within me. And how do we awake that God within me and the powers? By eating God-made food, not plastic foods that are made in laboratory or man-made stuff. We have to eat God-made foods. We have to reconnect back to God's creation, the purest energy of earth, which is nature. You got me? And start to develop our spiritual powers, because we are the power and we just have to activate it, cleanse detoxify ourselves from all the toxic that we've been taking since we were a kid, because the blinded people taught us to consume it because they themselves are unaware of the awareness of self. You got me? So my message is only for the chosen one that is aware of the awareness and here ready to understand what I am saying, because I'm very highly spiritual being here. I'm very highly spiritual being here, and I have very higher visions, and at the same time I experience really a very highly spiritual experience, and I didn't experience it just by living a normal life, but I experienced this by fasting, detoxifying my body, living alone in my tent in the heart of nature, in the jungles, drinking the purest water from the mountain, and as I am meditating for over 12 hours for every single day with the monks. So I developed myself into a higher level of frequency. That's why I can share with you all the secrets, all the messages. Why? Because I have access to it. I have access to this room, and not everybody have access to certain levels of dimension. Why? Because you have to develop yourself spiritually so that you can have access to higher dimension. But I have access to higher dimension, and this is what I am here to share. So what I am talking about, you have to cut the strings between you and the persons or the animals, or the person that you want to let go of, but you can't. You're still suffering emotionally and physically. So you have to know how to play with the energies and with your mind. So you just have to know how to cut the strings. So when you close your eyes, you visualize the string, that is silver string, that is going from you to that being that you want to cut off, so that they cannot affect your life anymore, so that they can affect your growth anymore, or affect you energetically, because even if that being is not in your reality, still they exist energetically. They may not have to be in front of you in this physical form. It's just an illusion anyway. If you ever saw how thought current works, when you think about something, it's saved in the Akashic record. It can be any thoughts. So the thoughts are very powerful. So when you think about a person, you are sending a mental message to that person. So when you think about a person, that person also thinking about you. Don't think that you are only the person that you're thinking about. But you can get more aware of what that person are thinking about. You are maybe sending out loving energies to that being, emotional energy to that being. But that being is not maybe doing the same. So you have to be aware of that, the emotions and the feeling and the thought that you have in your inner verse. Not everybody have the same, because you carry different astrological energy within in your vessel. So you have to understand that not everybody thinks the same. So do not get too emotional and caught up in it. So you can immediately cleanse, cut, and delete it, so that communication cannot affect you anymore. And slowly but surely you will stop communicate with that being by knowing that you cut the line off, you cut the string off. So now even you communicate with that, it may not receive, because you burn that string. So hopefully that person don't appear to your reality, or you may not hug that being again to create a new string. But at any time you can create and build new strings with each other. But if you want to release, you just have to cut the string off mentally. Everything is mental. The mental is the superpowers we carry. The mind is the super powerful tool that we carry, and we can create anything with our mind. Anything that you can visualize with your mind, it exists. Sometimes I see me on a beautiful dragon flying around in the heart of nature, high mountains and waterfall running, and I'm the queen of this jungle. Yes, I see that, and I'm living in the world, because we are multidimensional being having human experience. And I don't want you to believe what I'm saying, because true experience tells the true story. I want you to experience the truth. How do you experience the truth? First of all, it starts with your health. Means cleansing, detoxify, go reconnect back to nature, eating plant-based. This is what all the higher vibrational beings are doing and speaking about. Me, I have easier to communicate with my divine angels. I saw angels with my 2 eyes when I was drinking only coconut water for more than 3 months. I crystallized my pineal gland. Means I stopped drinking tap water, because there is lots of energy that exists in this human form, my friends. In human form, you see them, they look like you, but they're not vibrating on God frequency. So lots of people, they're poisoning. Those are the people that is not vibrating on love frequency, means they are not connected with the divine God within. They're poisoning the water so that they can decalcify, close down your one and only eye. Close down your one and only eye. They are putting lots of chemicals. So you just have to avoid all these and choose the healthier diet for yourself. Organic foods, chemical free foods, non-genetic modified foods, because it's affecting our organs in our body. This is the temple of God. Human body is, first of all, we have to understand what is human body. Human body is the temple of God. It makes us to be aware of itself. So we have to, like people, they're chanting, praying in temples, so-called the buildings, the temples, they're doing it same way you have to do with your body, because your body is the real temple of God. So you just have to detoxify, putting the purest water from the mountain inside in your body, shower your body, cleanse your body, not with dead energy, means dead food, means animals, because animals don't want to be killed. Every creatures have right to live on planet Earth. So you are putting heavy energies within in your temple. You just have to clean your temple out of this blood, out of this signs, out of these bad karmas. You have to do it slowly but surely. On the way of your healing journey, you are going to find yourself again. When you find yourself again, you are going to find God's. And everybody have highly spiritual powers. There are people that just look into one object, move that object without even touching it, just by looking at it. This is the power of our mind. We can just sit here in our meditation pose and we can travel the whole world. This is the power of our spirit. We can just close our eyes and tap into our Akashic library. Means everything that you wanna know exists in that library. You don't even have to read books to know anything and follow any guru to know anything. Why? Because you have access to this cosmic library, and you just have to develop yourself spiritually so that you can open that door. And the first is the diet. I am telling you, the diet. Go for a plant-based diet. Start to eat lots of fruits. Start to connect yourself with nature. Be barefoot. Take away your shoes. Hug the trees. Reconnect back with the spirits. Communicate with the spirits. Start to communicate with the angels. The world is full of secrets, and we are the new generation right here, and we are bringing all the information, because this is the information age, because this is the Aquarian age, and nothing can stop us. So many forces are everywhere, but nothing can stop us. Why? Because we are supreme. We are super powerful beings right here, and we are letting go of all these chemicals, all these toxics out of our body, because this is what they survive with, within our body, within our temple. This is what they survive with. So stop giving them food. Stop giving them all this parasite food, all this processed genetic modified food, because everything is energy. When you eat this freshly picked mango that is pure, that carry all the purest energy from the earth, 4 elements, the sunlight, the purest water, the air, the ground, and you get that fresh mango straight from the tree, sun grow, and you consume it. So now you are activating your powers. Now you are getting all the information that you need to get in order to activate your powers, because food carry information, not a dead body of an animal. Gummy? Food, water carry information. Look, all the juicy fruits carry universal water, and water carry all the information. If you ever get to study water, you will know what I'm talking about. The internet is here. The internet is here. And what are you using of? What are you using? Ask yourself. Are you stuck in Instagram for 3-4 hours, and Facebook page scrolling over and over for 5 hours? Within these 5 hours, you could do your own research. and have expand your mind more, because we are here and we're spread all over the globe, and we're with our light we're healing the place, we're healing the people, even unconsciously or consciously, because we are all light poles. I am not this body that you see with these two eyes. I am beyond it. I'm higher dimensional being having human experiences, and I have communication with my angels. Slowly but surely I will get to know more about the world. People, they say alien, we should be afraid of aliens, but do you know that we are having more information and more help from the aliens? They are helping us all the time, but they are not going to appear to you in their form. Why? Because you're going to get scared, because you're not used of it, because nobody ever told you about higher dimensions. Why? Even if I am telling you, you have to experience it by yourself. That's why science and spirituality goes well together. Why? Because we don't want you to believe in lies like the religion tells you to believe in. We want you to experience the truth. And in order to experience the truth, you have to let go of all the habits that you ever thought was normal to have. Means you have to go for a plant-based diet. You have to start to fast, water fast, dry fast. To detoxify your body, you have to go wild and live alone in nature. Most of the people are very, very afraid to spend time alone. They're like, oh my God, so scary. Do you ever sleep in the jungle alone? In middle of the night, 1 o'clock, you're wide awake, nobody's around, just only you in the jungle. You have to go wild and face your own fears. Once you let go of your fears, all the things may appear to you. Because highly spiritual spirits, they don't want you to be scared. They don't want to scare you. They just want to love you. So you just have to let go of your fear so that you can experience all this. For this, we need also deep meditation. It's not only the mindful meditation. It's deep meditation where everything disappears. Meditating for 12 hours daily for 10 days. Can you do it? Can you do it for 40 days? Who is ready to do it? That's why I say, slowly but surely, if you want to develop yourself, you just want to live a normal human life, or you wanna know your superpowers and use your superpowers so that you can enlighten the people that need your enlightenment through your energies. Because we are all higher vibrational beings and supreme beings. The power that exists in me, same power exists in you. There is no separation. It's just that I am more developed spiritually. And now I am sharing how I develop myself. So I feel ready to do it, you do it. You do it, because this is what I do. I put myself on fire. Why? Because my fire is passionate about the things that I am experiencing. That's why I'm a highly spiritual being on earth right now. And I know what I am into. And nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me. Even the force that's coming towards me, I chant them down. Why? Because I know how it works. My spirit is awake. My spirit is awake, and it's so much to share from higher rooms. I'm a Pisces right here. I'm the last house, the mystic. So easily I have access to it. That's why know yourself, understand yourself, know your birth chart. Not only your sun sign. My sun sign is Pisces, but there is 12 planets on earth. The whole solar system is 12. So what is those 12 signs? Where are these placements? Understand yourself. So slowly but surely you are going to question all that. But first it starts with your physical body, which is the temple of God. You have to cleanse it. Like we cleanse the temple every single day, man-made temple, and praying and chanting, putting incense, burning sage, all this. Same thing you have to do within your temple, which is the temple of God. The real temple is this body right here. That's why stop consuming dead body. This is the first step, and I will be back later with much more information. And make sure to cut the string off, otherwise it's gonna affect you for rest of your life. Because some energy with their thought current, they're sending spaceship towards your spaceship to break down your spaceship, whatever you're creating. If it's not strong enough, other spaceship can come into your zone and break down your whole home. Spiritually, energetically. So you may feel out of energy, you may feel drained, you may feel emotional attacked by those spirits. That's why those spirits visualize their face, visualize this silver string, and then with your fire burn the string. Do not let this string to to go inside in your body again. You are burning the string till it become black, till it become coil again. You got me? Exactly. And you release it. And I tell you, slowly but surely, that being going to get out of your mind, from your past thoughts, experience, it will disappear, it will be mashed, and then one morning you're gonna wake up like so refreshing, because that being's energy is not affecting you anymore. I'm gonna teach you how to do it spiritually, energetically, because I have that ability to do it, because I'm playing with it every single moment of now, and I'm gonna teach you all of this slowly but surely. Please share this video. I will be back later. Mwah. Everything is mental. Know that. Mental. Everything is energy.